Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Tarot Celebrity with your boy Ducky. Today, we are going to be doing a reading for Abhishek Malhan and Manisha Rani. So, remember to keep in mind that these videos are for entertainment purposes. And why is that, you may ask? Well, that is because we do not have Abhishek Malhan, nor do we have Manisha Rani here to confirm nor deny that what I'm seeing in the cards, how I'm interpreting the cards, whether it's resonating with them or is not resonating with them, we just don't know for sure, right? So just remember to take these videos with a grain of salt. And last but not least, please keep in mind that I try and pronounce their names to the best of my ability. So if I am mispronouncing Abhishek Malhan and Manisha Rani's names, please keep in mind that that is not my intention to mispronounce their names or disrespect them in any way. So without further ado, let's get started on their reading. And yeah, let's go. All right. So first, let's see what is their combined energy like. Abhishek Malhan and Manisha Rani. What is their combined energy whenever they're together, or they talk about one another, or they talk to one another? What is this energy like? There we go. We got the Nine of Spheres in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Hmm. Let's keep going. We also got the Queen of Swords. Okay. And let's get one more. This card feels good. All right, we got the 10 of Spheres came out in reverse. So lots of, I'm just hearing uprootedness. I feel like this connection really tested their stabilities, tested their foundation, maybe a foundation of core beliefs that they believed in. I don't know. There's something going on here that like the two of them maybe have a difference of beliefs, a difference of like foundations of like what how they like to build off of or how they like to um create their work ethic or something. I don't know, something is going on here. But let's start here with this Queen of Swords. So to me, I feel like the Queen of Swords energy would be Manisha Rani, just because, Queen of Swords is a more feminine energy. That's not to stereotype, of course, but um, I just feel like Manisha Rani, maybe in this connection, she's just very eloquent in the way that she speaks. She communicates herself very well, and she's very honest about the way that she communicates. She's very honest about about what she's thinking, or how she's feeling. She will always verbalize things. That's what I'm seeing with Manisha Rani, but there's an eloquence to the way that she verbalizes things and vocalizes, and maybe that might be different for from the way that Abhishek Malhan maybe does things. There's something going on here where there's something about the mind and then like being grounded. I'm just seeing like a difference, a juxtaposition here between the two energies, and it's just magnified with these two pentacle cards that came in reverse. Reversal cards don't always mean negative things, but it just depends on the cards. But here with the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles coming in reverse, um, yeah, I just feel like maybe Abhishek Malhan was not really ready to have someone like Manisha Rani really disclose how she felt or what she thought, and it may have, what is the word I'm looking for? It may have kind of taken aback people. It may have taken Abhishek aback a little bit. Maybe he was not ready to have someone tell him things in a very honest and eloquent way, but still it kind of stings. It kind of hurts. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. There's just a difference in the way that people do things here between the two of them. There's a different way of how Abhishek Malhan would work a problem out as opposed to how Manisha Rani would work the same problem out. They just function very different, is just kind of what I'm wanting to say. Um, yeah, I'll just keep it at that. So let me know if of what you know of Abhishek Malhan and Manisha Rani, if this is kind of resonating with how I'm interpreting these cards. But I'm just seeing like the two of them. I don't know. I just feel like maybe Abhishek Malhan is not used to a lot of women really calling him out on things that are very displeasing and and leave a bad taste in other people's mouths. It just seems like maybe Abhishek Malhan's actions, maybe the way he is physically in this, the way he physically maybe moves or maneuvers around things, sometimes leaves people feeling very displeased with how he may have done things. And here comes Manisha Rani being like, no, boo, that was wrong. You need to try again. Excuse me. I know you weren't talking to me like that. Try again. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. I don't know. Let me know if that makes sense. So let's keep on going. So Manisha Rani, when she thinks of Abhishek Malhan, what does she think? What does she feel? We're gonna get the top card and the bottom card. Here we go. Top card. We got the Hierophant. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we got the Knight of Wands. Okay. So pretty good cards there. Let's keep on going. Abhishek Malhan, when he thinks of Manisha Rani, what does he think? What does he feel? We're going to get the top card and the bottom card. We got the Empress in reverse. And we also got the Four of Swords. Okay, yeah. So remember how I said maybe Manisha Rani is the right one to kind of put Abhishek Malhan in his place and let him know that some things that he does is not cute. Women don't like it. It leaves a bad taste in women's mouth. Well, I feel like this is magnified with this Empress coming in reverse, representing how does Abhishek Malhan view Manisha Rani? He views her as someone who is very peaceful. She's very calm with herself. She's always in a very peaceful state of mind. Um, but we also got the Empress card here in reverse. Sometimes the Empress card can talk about being normally can talk about being very nurturing and caring. Like, look at this woman here, just holding, kind of like keeping her hands close to her bosom, maybe a little bit closer to her stomach as well. Just very nurturing, very caring. But this card in reverse, that nurturing and caring energy can be a little bit overbearing and maybe almost on the verge of being a little bit controlling in the sense of always wanting to be there, nurturing and caring and looking for one another. So it makes sense how this Queen of Swords card popped up and how I was saying that maybe Manisha Rani sometimes says some things to Abhishek Malhan where he's like, dang, okay, like you don't always got to be on to me like that. Like we're not dating or anything. That's kind of what I'm seeing. Um, Maybe Manisha Rani sometimes holds Abhishek Malhan a little bit accountable, too accountable on things, and he's like, "Excuse me, we're not even dating. We're just friends. We're just like work colleagues. Like, you don't always got to be on to me about everything." That's kind of what I'm seeing. Is like he views Manisha Rani as very serene and tranquil and peaceful mentally, but maybe sometimes she can be a little bit overbearing with how much she looks after and cares for people. And in this sense, maybe she looks after Abhishek Malhan by sometimes putting him in his place and being like, "No, you said this, and that was rude. Try again." And he's like, "Dang, okay, like kind of rude, a little overbearing, much, but still." peaceful to be around and peaceful mentally. So yeah. Now, Manisha Rani, when she thinks of Abhishek Malhan, what does she think? What does she feel? She thinks of someone who is very set in who they are. They're very set in their ways, and this could be a good thing. And it could also be a detriment. But here, this card came right side up. So I feel like Manisha Rani, when she thinks of Abhishek Malhan, she thinks of someone who is very traditional in the way that they do things. There's some kind of traditional aspect here, um, and very motivated, very fiery. But maybe that's what it is. There's some kind of like traditional values that maybe in I do know, I guess both of them are from India, right? And maybe there could be a sense that Abhishek Malhan is a little bit traditional in the way that he does things. And maybe Manisha Rani is not as traditional, or maybe she doesn't like some of these like traditional male views that they have of women. Something is going on here. And I'm so sorry for my lack of knowledge of, you know, Indian culture and stuff, but please let me know if there's something going on here with Manisha Rani that she will not handle being spoken to and being belittled by men, um, is kind of what I'm seeing. And so, like, she does see Abhishek Malhan as being very traditional and being very fiery and passionate, but I feel like maybe some of these traditional characteristics that Abhishek Malhan has. Sometimes it rubbed Manisha Rani the wrong way, or maybe she was just very eloquent in vocalizing, like, hey, get with the current times. I get that, you're being very traditional, but like, hey, women are smart too. Women are just as capable of creating art and speaking eloquently just as men, if not even better, you know? So I feel like she had to put Abhishek Malhan in his place a few times just because he's very fiery, he's very passionate, but he's also traditional. So this can be a little bit of a fiery combo where sometimes that same fire, that same desire and passion can sometimes be put into a wrong place or in like a traditional sense that might ruffle other people's feathers is kind of what I'm seeing. I don't know. Let me know if it makes sense of what you've seen, maybe interviews or maybe of projects that these two have been a part of. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing. I feel like Manisha Rani has had to have some stern conversations with Abhishek Malhan, like, hey, it's 2024. Get with the times, homie. Like, women are amazing and they're just as capable, if not more, of doing so many things that men can do, you know? So, yes, love that. Okay, let's keep on going. All right, let's give some beautiful, unwarranted advice for these two beautiful people. Because, here we like to get the tea, but, ultimately we want to get solutions. I'm all about acknowledging problems, but then looking for solutions. How do we overcome? How do we raise our vibration? And how do we keep on leveling up? So let's get some beautiful, unwarranted advice for these two beautiful souls. We're going to get one tarot card and one Archangel Animal Oracle. This card feels good. We got the Seven of Spheres, the Seven of Pentacles. Lots of spheres. Okay. I say lots, but there's like three. Three cards that popped up. And this card feels good. Guinea pig. Do your part to illuminate the universe. Okay. So, guinea pig, this card is all about love. Abhishek Malhan and Manisha Rani, the advice for them is to keep on doing things with love, keep on illuminating and enlightening other people, just like Again, I'm just seeing Manisha Rani is very good at speaking her mind, speaking her thoughts, and communicating her emotions out in a very eloquent way. I'm seeing that she needs to continue doing this, and Abhishek Malhan needs to also continue working on speaking from his heart and being very loving, because this is going to also inspire other people around them and people that are fans of them to pursue the things that they love as well. Um, we also got the Seven of Pentacles again, which is all about skill building, having that patience and working towards the things that you want to improve on. So, Abhishek Malhan and Manisha Rani, they are on a great path right now. They are being asked to continue doing things that they love doing, continue having patience, refining their skills, refining things, but also continue working on illuminating and again enlightening other people. There are a lot of people that want to have the same knowledge that Abhishek Malhan and Manisha Rani have. And as long as these two communicate and do a lot of things with gracious and loving intentions behind them, it's going to help not only them cultivate even more patience with themselves and cultivate patience for their new projects, but it's also going to inspire their fans to cultivate patience for themselves and for their projects as well. So, yeah, that's all I'm seeing here. Beautiful cards. Not really a relationship compatibility here, just because I feel like Abhishek Malhan is very traditional in the way that he does some things or in the way that he views things. And Manisha Rani is very eloquent. She's gonna speak her mind, and she does not care who she speaks her mind to, but she's gonna still verbalize it in a very nice and tasteful way. So that's beautiful. But yeah, I'm not really seeing anything else other than that. Like, I just see that these two have learned how to communicate differences with one another a lot better. They're from this connection, they have learned, both sides have learned how to kind of get along with people who have maybe different viewpoints or different ways of thinking, different ways of doing things, which is a great skill to have. You know, we always got to learn how to be cordial and work with people that we may not vibe with or mesh with the best. So that is a very good lesson for me to be inspired to work on, to continue having love for people that have different viewpoints, different opinions, different thoughts than I do, and that's going to help cultivate patience. Yes. So, let me know what you thought of this reading, of this video. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. It makes me so happy to see that number go up. It helps me feel inspired to keep on making these videos for y'all. And last but not least, remember to take care of yourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, sexually, and financially. Love and respect yourselves and others as best as you can. And as always, stay hydrated. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye.